Testing, testing. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, forgive me, everybody. I'm just trying to troubleshoot a couple of the things happening here. Let me see what we've got going on. Okay. forgive me. I'm trying to work out how this works. I'm just setting up the Rumble stream. So Rumble have got a new update here, and it seems that I can stream on their system. It's going to be confusing. So I guess what I want to know is, can you hear anything on here? Is the question. So am I now hearing feedback from myself, or is it okay? Okay. All right. Well, it seems like, to me at least, it seems like everything is working somewhat. I'm not entirely. I mean, this is beta, so this isn't going to be necessarily the best of the best. But I am interested in seeing how this how this all works. I am curious though. So I can't seem to make my stream any bigger. So I guess what I may have to do, let me drop a link in for everybody to see that this stream is up. I want to know whether this works or not. So what I'm having to currently do is I'm currently having to pull everything in via oh, okay. So it's showing up. So it's showing up on the screen. Hey MF, glad you could join us. I was just explaining that I'm currently using Rumble, and Rumble have just rolled out a beta system, and so we're just testing things out at the moment. It's a little bit patchy, as you can hear, so forgive me for the bad stream quality. But we'll see how we get on. If it really is unbearable, let me know. If you are watching on Rumble, please drop a chat in the chat box, because it'll show up on the stream. I just want to see whether it actually works as advertised. I think what might be better for me to do is to go into Studio. Hang on, bear with me. Let's have a look what we got here. Let's move this over here. The viewer is here. Yeah, I was MF. I saw that you chatted on the screen. It should be showing up on the screen. I don't know. This might have a long way to go as a feature. Again, it's all in. Okay, MF, what's your question? What's your question? I'm all ears. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I think the audio seems to be clipping somewhat. Usually I'd run this through OBS. And the only way I'm actually able to... Is there an editor or mod editor? What do you mean? Yeah, the only way I'm able to put audio in here is to have it pulling into OBS and then me routing all of my desktop audio through my soundboard into one multi-channel and having it do that way. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. But I think actually that's more to do with the fact of how the Elgato works in pulling audio. I think there is. I mean, the thing is I'm playing PlayStation, so yeah, I think there is in PC, but not when it comes to PlayStation on the consoles. Any consoles for that matter. The other thing I notice as well, you know, I wonder actually, bear with me 2 seconds. I wonder whether a more sensible way of doing this would be to... Yeah, let me have a look, because I think maybe a more sensible way of doing this is swapping over to here. Okay. Can you hear Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Well, ain't this great? Ain't this great? Ah, perfect, perfect, perfect. I was just right, okay. Here's where I do a second run and I edit it down because now I get a second chance to say everything that I was just verbal diarrheaing. I was saying that what we're doing this evening is I was just doing a beta run of Rumble's new ain't it great? Ain't it great? Rumble's new studio software, which is I'm guessing is their rival or intended to be their rival to StreamYard, and I am all up for that. I think it's very still quite rough around the edges, but again, it's a beta, so it's to be expected. Um, and I was finding it hard if I wanted to share the screen. I was finding it hard to choose a layout. There seems to be only one layout. I'd like more layout configuration. The audio seems to be quite clipped as well, so it's having a hard time. So I've been pulling the game through the PS4 into the Elgato, into the Rodecaster Pro, and then that feeds out as a multi-track into the Mac and through. Um, oh, Esteban, Esteban, you know, it's a heavenly day when my mouth might be moving but no sound comes out. It's a lucky day for you guys. Um, but but yeah, we'll see. I mean, again, this might be functional for doing like a show, but maybe the more complex stuff, I don't think it really works. For some reason, my PS4 is like crashing now. So I don't know whether there's anything that I've fed into it. But what I was saying, let me see if I can bring this back up. We do have some Culture Jam merch. And I'm really happy about this and I'm very excited. Um, let's see, can I? No, I can't do anything. I can't like change the layout here. It's all. Can I put no, no, select no? Oh, well, thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. I'm sorry it wasn't as long as it usually is. Usually I'm quite bad and I go for a few hours. Um I will be doing so I'm going to be doing all the cooking on Christmas and I'm going to have family and human contact overload and probably a big food coma. So I will be going live actually for all of you that maybe are in the same boat or maybe don't have people around at Christmas or you don't celebrate Christmas, whatever. I will be doing some gaming stream in the evening on Christmas Day. So if you want to come back and join us then, that'll be good fun. Um, and yeah, and so yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on here that I want it to be a lot more and a lot better, and I have no doubts that it will be. The team at Rumble are doing quite well, actually. I'm quite impressed. Um, but it's just not there yet. So I think it's going to have to be OBS for the time being, which has been what all of our streams have been, and they've been pretty good. I'm definitely cancelling my StreamYard subscription. Now I've worked out how OBS works and how to build the stuff. Definitely going to be doing that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? So yes, we do have the Culture Jam merch. Now I like this. I like this quite a bit. So here we go. We got your t-shirts. We've got this one's great because if you want to drink while I'm gonna have to get all of this and just be fully merched out. If you want to have a drink while you're watching me get my ass handed to me, which is always the case, unfortunately. Um, then you can get one of these lovely cups. Now, I will make a recommendation, and my recommendation is that you put something a little bit harder than just Coca-Cola in that. Just trust me, just trust me. Life's a lot easier that way. Um, let's call it the Nancy Pelosi. You know, it's just makes the days go a lot. No, I'm joking. I'm not joking, but I'm realizing this narrative sounds like I have a problem. I haven't had a drink since I think October. Um, I don't know why I'm going down this route of justifying what I've built as some weird addiction sounding thing now. All's to say is that just buy the cup, buy the cup. Let me see if I can put let's put the link in here. I'm curious as to whether can I type in the chat? No, I can't chat in the chat. If a wood chopper chop. I'm delirious. It's nearly 2 a.m. Hang on. Right. I can put it in here. That's better. There we go. Now, can I bring it up on stream? I wish I could bring it up on screen. That would be the creme de la creme. I don't know what, and this isn't a ploy to get you to hand them over. However, I'm not going to say no, but I don't know what happens if someone sends in a Rumble rant. I don't know what happens with that, whether that sort of like big fanfare goes off and, I don't know what happens. But yeah, I do like this. I also like the fact that it is integrated with YouTube. And I think the options were Twitch, Rumble, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And obviously, you got your custom RTMP link as well. So you've got pretty much everything covered there. Again, I don't think it's viable necessarily for what I want to do with it just yet, but I'm sure it's gonna be there very, very soon. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you have any questions, any suggestions, what you want from me. But no, I think yeah, it was interesting to try it nonetheless. But now I worked out how OBS works, and I can get all of that through, then definitely going to be something I try out. I mean, having OBS isn't necessarily, uh, uh, something that can't work with this. It can. Just trying to hang on. Let me close down OBS. That might make my life a wee bit easier. So Saturday, because my camera's not working, don't be fooled, this is just a shitty webcam, and the white balance changes when it wants to, and the glare is terrible. I haven't even got my lights on at the moment. But my actual camera, I'm going to see if I can get it fixed. It's basically Apple have got this weird thing with their updates now, where if you've got a Mac, at the top of the bar, it has like a security feature where it will have a little amber light or a green light that will basically show you whether something's using your camera or microphone. And so what they've done after the last big OS update was they ceased operation for anything that doesn't give Mac that information, when it's plugged in. So obviously my 5D Mark III that I've been using for years as a webcam obviously doesn't do that through EOS utility. Sorry to bore you, but I'm just giving you the background here. So so I have to go in, start the Mac up on recovery mode, put in the command line to disable that feature, and then it works. I'd done that on the big update with Sonoma, and then it started working. And then not last week, the week before show was working, and then throughout the week it stopped working. And I was trying to work out what was going wrong with it, and then it dawned on me I updated my Mac. So there's a chance that this could be a case of me having to do this every time Mac pushes an update out. So yeah, but shout out to Roddy in my community for giving me this bit of information, because he may have saved the day. So I'm going to try that, but as any good creative knows, having updates is the bane of my existence, because I have Photoshop open, I've got Illustrator open, I've got Premiere open, I've got Encore open. any Adobe software I've currently got open, and they're all like working in sync with each other, and I need them all open, several files. So I'm going to have to go through and save all of them, and restart the Mac. But yeah, I apologize if you came along for the DayZ stream. We will be doing something. Well, look, don't knock the apple. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. I don't know what we could replace doctor with, but you get my drift. No, I like Apple. I like Apple. For what I need it for, I like it. But yeah, it's been a pain in the ass. I can tell you that much. Um, but yeah, as I said, we will be doing a Christmas evening stream, for those of you that are laboring a food baby, are burnt out from human contact, are wanting to, you know, nurse a little bit of a tipsy. Yeah, we'll be doing that because I'm going to be cooking all day, and so once I've eaten, I'm just going to want to just chill for a little bit. So we'll be doing that on Christmas Day in the evening. I'll have to let you know what time. Um, but yeah, if you subscribe, become a follower of the channel, and you will be notified when that's going on, whether you're watching on YouTube or whether you're watching on Rumble. And I guess the final thing I have to say is do sign up over at wokescreen .com, because we're having our 12 days of Christmas sale at the moment, which is actually going pretty bloody good. And now is a perfect time to sign up as an annual member. Why? Why, you may ask? Why? Well, I will tell you exactly why. Because, and not for the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Let me log out, because the back end of the website looks a mess when you're an admin. It shows every single item in your menu. There we go. This is a bit better. Hang on, let me share my screen with you. Here we go. Here we go. So, if you sign up today as for an annual membership, whether you are on a monthly or whether you are not a member at all, or if you're on an annual membership but you want to go over to one of our sub brands and collaboration brands. So, for example, under Woke Screen, we house The Reason We Learn with Deb Philman, who does a lot of homeschooling content, how to fight back for your child's education, and a lot of really incredible, great stuff there. You can sign up and get a lifetime 20% discount. So what that means is effectively, if you sign up today, your membership, every time it renews, you'll get 20% discount forever. So it won't be 20% discount on your first sign up. It'll be 20% off your bill forever. So now is a great time. Now this stays active until midnight tomorrow. So because I'm in the UK and it's running on UK time, it's only 1:45 in the morning here. So it's only been active for an hour and 45 minutes. So you've got all the time to get in with this. But yeah, as you see with the ticker at the top, we've got 4 days left of our sale going on. And each voucher will disappear and will cease to be come midnight on the respective next day. So do sign up for that, and get yourself an early little Christmas present of a 20% off in perpetuity of discount on your annual memberships. And as I said, we've got if you've got if you've got interests in sort of, and I understand that obviously you've come here for the DayZ stuff, so you're probably not too interested in this, but just as a wider thing of what Woke Screen is, if you have kids that are going through the education system and you are sick with what is being, smushed into their brains, go and join crackers. Crackers. Have you ever seen Wallace and Gromit? Yeah. I did say it in that voice when I read the code back after I typed it. But yeah, if you wanna fight back, fight for your child's education and de-wokeify your child's education, then there's no better place than with Deb Philman. She'll walk you through everything. She's got a resource hub. She does community calls. She does an absolute load of stuff. There's opportunities for you to get add-ons to join the support calls that she will be having. There's going to be options for you to also get discounts on her merch. So as it works across Wokestream, if you're a monthly member of anybody, you get 10% off. If you're an annual member, you get 20% off purchases. And but if you're an annual member, you also get an affiliate code, and so you get a 10% commission, plus the person you've given your code to gets 10% off. So you could be getting what, 100 you could be getting about, if you got someone to sign up for an annual membership, you could be getting nearly $20 for each person you get sign up. You tell me anywhere else that's giving commission like that on affiliates. So yeah, definitely look into it. Again, it expires in about, well, 10 hours time. So sorry, 10 hours time. 22 hours time even. There's not 12 hours in a day. As much as that idea scares me, I'm sure that most of you would be quite happy if there were only 12 hours in a day. But alas, I'm going to leave it here. And we will be doing more DayZ streams coming up on Christmas Day in the evening. A little escape for you. And yeah, do head over to Wokescreen, and let me put the link in the chat for you. I have to do it through this, don't I? I have to go in here and I have to type it there. So do check back daily on this. There's going to be some good ones. Let me see if I've got my spreadsheet of my offers. I'm not going to tell you what they are. I'm gonna go and ooh and ah over what? Where are we? Crackers. Oh, oh yeah, tomorrow's is good. Yeah, I think my favorites are tomorrow's and Christmas Days. That's gonna be a good one. Now, I will say as well, for the discounts in the merch store, if you are a member, you can also compound it with your membership discount. So if you're a monthly member of any of our memberships, you get your 10%. Plus, let's say, for example, there's 20% off store wide, you get 30%. If you are an annual member of any of the memberships, and there's a 20% discount, you get your 20% discount for being an annual. So that's 40% off. I mean, can't do much better than that. But alas, I'm going to love you and leave you because I've got a couple of things to do. Yeah, that was just really a test of the Rumble Studio. And yeah, I'm gonna probably contact the team and get a little bit more information from them as to whether I'm setting this up correctly or whether actually um, my feedback is probably a little bit too harsh because I'm the one that's fucked up. We'll see. We'll see. That's all very possible, by the way. But look, thank you so much for checking in. I know it's only been just under it's been about 40 minutes. I think that's my quickest stream I've ever done. So yeah, all right, guys. Well, please do hit that thumbs up button. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, what we'll do is we will be catching you Christmas Day here. In terms of live streams for the main channel, those will be coming back in the new year. I'll let you know either on Twitter or in the community if you join over there. But yeah, that's all I've got for this evening. So if I don't speak to you before then, please have a lovely Christmas and New Year. And yeah, all right, ciao ciao.